Live. I need to send out an invite to whosoever will. And there it is. Okay, got the ball rolling. Right. I think these glasses could use a little bit of help. Oh, we got some friends coming in. Let's see who we got here. Jesse McNeil. Hello, Jesse. I'm fine. How are you? And also our driver of the month, Daniel Donnelly. Daniel, where does this Friday evening find you? In Albuquerque or Seattle, or I would say Canada, but you're not allowed over there right now. And guess who else is here? Woo! My dear friend and consummate helper, Ronnie Stokes from the great state of North Kakalaki, as he says. And another friend of mine from the old days. Oh my goodness. Now this one's dating me. David Carson is here. Hey, my man, right back at you, David. So glad. I think this is your first time here. Daniel's in Choctaw, Oklahoma tonight. Okay. Are you down for the night or are you still driving, Daniel? Daniel drives all over, and you should be grateful to people like Daniel who never wavered during this pandemic and always delivered their goods, our goods, your goods, my goods, to the stores so that we could all keep living. It's amazing what a produce or product-rich society we are in this country. If you've never been to another country, you may not appreciate that as much. Tucked into bed for the night, says Daniel Donnelly in Choctaw, Oklahoma. All right, Daniel, we'll get some good rest. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. I'm probably going to abbreviate this a little bit. We're going to finish probably, I believe Derek and Greg, my friends on the West Coast, I believe they've got a video premiering. And Ronnie, you or Miss Alma. Hi, Alma. Love you. Shelly says hi, Alma. But find out Derek and Greg's, I think they're going at 6:30 Eastern, which is going to be 5:30. No, I don't know. Find out when they're going on and somebody let me know. I know you're good friends with them. You can find out. I did reach out to them, but I haven't heard back from them.
I'm sorry, I can't stay. I gotta go.
Mommy says she has to go. They're having a conference at the church tonight. The screen is so bright. They're having a conference at the church called Weapons of Our Warfare. Mommy's on the praise team. She's been singing for, what, almost 60 years?
No.
I
am not that old.
Oh, I thought somewhere around there.
About 50 years.
About 50 years. Love you, Mommy.
I love you.
Be careful.
All right.
So she's off to do the Lord's work, and hopefully I'll do a little bit of that here as well. Let's see. I'm having glass issues. Hey, I didn't sleep at all last night, and I'm hoping to fall asleep soon. Yes. David, I've got my days and nights completely mixed up, and I've tried so hard because I've always been a morning person. And so I'm going to sign off. I'm proud of the show you're doing. Thank you, David. Thank you, my friend. Get some good rest. Hugs and kisses to Fru. We love you both. Oh, and Dorian, too. Let's not forget Dorian. They have a bald cat. Anybody ever seen a bald cat? I think they call them Sphinx cats. Really cool looking cat. If you ever saw Austin Powers, it's like mini Mr. Bigglesworth, that cat. That's a cool cat though, Dorian. What's everybody up to on Friday night? It's 16:44, 4:44, excuse me, on Friday evening here in the uh, here in the Chicagoland area. Papa Mozo, DNG Explorers premiering a video at 7:30 Eastern. Okay, Ronnie, what I'm going to do then, um, at about 2 minutes before 7:30 Eastern, which would be 6:30. Am I right? Wait. Uh, I'm wanting to cut out early, Ronnie, so everybody can go over and watch their premiere because I know Derek kind of wrestled with a little bit and then had a copyright thing he had to fix, and he's put a lot of time and energy into it. And I want everybody that can go and see their premiere, and it's at 7:30 Eastern, which would be 6:30 here, and we're almost. Oh, okay. Well, then that won't interfere. Never mind. I won't have to cut out early. I thought I was going to have to cut out early, but okay, good. So everybody's plans for the weekend. This is Friday. I have the same plans I've had every day for ever. I'm trying to see, Ronnie, I still don't have that computer. I think I've got a problem with the postal system. I'm going to have to check on that. But I would have thought that it would have been here by now. We will be with the Q's Cruise on their channel tonight from 7 to 9 Eastern. Okay. Okay, cool. So then when we're done here, we'll be done at 7 Eastern? No. Help me out, Ronnie. 7 to 9. I'll be done here at, I get the Eastern thing all mixed up. See the World with Chris, Papa Mozo. Hey, Papa Mozo. Hey, See the World with Chris, man of the hour. If I'm running into Derek and Greg's time, somebody let me know, or if it's getting within like 5 minutes, because I think mine goes from 6 to 7 Eastern. 6 to 7 Eastern. And theirs is coming at 7:30 Eastern. So I should be okay, right? Is that right, everybody? Ronnie, you and Chris, you're the brilliant minds of the two. Mountain Dew with real sugar, much better for you than the high fructose corn syrup. Not exactly carb-free. However, the first bottle I've had today. Thank you. I thank you very much. And the last. I plan to make this last the whole show. Hey, Papa, let everyone know about my channel that I just began uploading cover song videos that Fru and I are performing weekly. David, do you know how to put the link in here? I know there's a way to do it, but I don't know. I don't know how. Send me the link, and I'll be a couple more minutes before I can get in. Okay. There is the link, Chris. That's the link, Chris. David, if you know how to put your link, okay, he knows how to do that. I'm going to put your link in. This is a friend of mine from many, many years ago. We kind of grew up together in Indiana. He was from the southern part of the state. I was from the central northern part of the state. But he comes from a preacher's home, and he has an incredible, incredible testimony that you all should hear. If you ever think your loved one is too far gone, I assure you, you are wrong. There's a song that a friend of mine wrote. His name was Denny Livingston, and he wrote a song that said, "Nobody's too far from God." And it said, "Nobody's too far from God. Nobody's too far from, when it seems it's been too long and his spirit is gone. Remember, nobody's too far from God." Great song, great message. And this young man, David Carson, it would behoove you to follow him on YouTube. He certainly has a very, very powerful story. If you really want to know how far God's grace can go, you need to take some time and listen to this inspiring story. It will bless you, it'll bless your friends and family, and it will give you hope for people that you might think are hopeless. Now, we don't really ever want to say that. We don't think people are hopeless, but really we do. There are some people we just think, they're too far gone. Now, being a Christian, we're not supposed to talk that way. I know all about that, but we're just human beings, and there's some people we just think, oh God, that's that's just too much. But believe me when I tell you, he will inspire you. He's an old rock and roller from the Chicago area. Well, he's lived most of his adult life in the Chicago area. Uh, been dead a couple times. Situation similar to mine. Um, let me see. I got to figure out something to do with these glasses, Mommy. These aren't working right.
Maybe get your regular glasses.
Well, these are okay. David Carson, here's the link to his YouTube channel. Thank you, Ronnie. Thank you. Ronnie just loaded that on there for you. And again, go pay attention to David's channel. He plays guitar. He acts foolish. It's just our kind of fun. You'll get a kick out of him. When you think of a preacher, this is probably not the image that you're thinking of. But I can tell you this: his story will lighten your heart and certainly increase your faith in God. Look who came in here from Syracuse, New York. We got the Cusey's, Q's Cruisers. Hello, Sarah and Bob. Bob just celebrated his 39th birthday again. I think that's being nice. Thank you, guys. Hey, y'all, I hope to see you guys there. Thank you, Ronnie. Yes, Life is Good Today. That is Ronnie, David. You need to link up to his channel, too. Anybody in this stream, these people are very, very dear friends of mine as well. And you and Fru get a blessing from some of them. Ronnie is pursuing a PhD. No. Master's in business and going to hopefully be educating the future of our country. And he'll be a good one for it because he's got a very patient, kind way with people, unlike me. Okay, let's see. Cusies, what are you, anybody else have a Mountain Dew? Come on, somebody.
I'm gonna go this time, I think.
Okay, be careful.
This is my career one.
I know that Derek and Greg they've been working on a debut or premiere. I call it debut premiere, and it was supposed to come out, I thought, last night, but I guess it's going to come out tonight. I think he said he ran into some kind of a copyright violation. I do not yet understand how all that works. I certainly don't understand all the intricacies. Excuse me, I've been battling crazy allergies. I don't understand the intricacies of YouTube, the algorithms and the different logarithms. I don't understand all that. But he said that there was some kind of a violation. He had to go back and fix it. It was for like a 5-second. I don't know if it was, I don't know if he used source music or if it was something that was picked up in the background. I really can't get over some of the foolish rules, but I guess rules are only there to be broken. Yes, David, there is Ronnie's link. Life is Good Today, and his wife is Alma at Life is Good Today. They're both on here. Well, they were. Ronnie is one of the moderators here. He's certainly. I started to say he keeps me peeing straight. We used to stand in the back of the shed. When we were playing outside, we'd go pee against the side of the shed. if we really wanted to get at our buddies, we just turn toward them and be on them. Tyler Show. Hey, this young man here, this guy is sharp. Absolutely. Thank you, David. Ronnie, he subscribed, and I thank you, David, for doing that. And any of them that you see on here, you're welcome to do that. These are good people. Tyler is a young man. He is a young man, 14, I believe. Is that right, Tyler? 14 or 15? 14, I think. He's putting out material nonstop. He constantly puts out material. He's got a news show. He does cruise news, Tyler, every day, something like that, or every other day. And then he also puts out blogs from different things. He's got a great command of technical skills. David would fit right in with you. But very, yes, where is Chris? I need Chris. Well, in all fairness, we're not supposed to be on for another 5 minutes. I just started early because I thought it was going to finish a half hour early, but I'm going to be okay on my time. Derek and Greg are coming on at 7:30 my time, I think. Let me see if I can get that right. Ronnie, I really got to get that computer. I'm going back up here to see exactly when. Somebody told me, but my mind is mush right now. Anybody ever get your days and nights mixed up? I mean, as an adult? Oh, gosh, I am. 7:30 Eastern, which that would be 6:30 for me. 6:30 for me. So it is almost 5. Now, I'll be off long before then. Okay. Okay, good. I won't get into their business at all. I wanted to let everybody go a little bit early so you could get over to their channel. G&G Explorers, they're in the Fresno, California area. Big Disney people. They love all things Disney. They also love to cruise, so they're part of the cruising community, but also part of the Disney community. I have found a lot of support from the cruise community, just where I first got my start on YouTube earlier this year. Around the end of January, as you all know, I found Sharon and Jamie, I think through just a random search, cruises, and that's the name it brought up. Tyler says, I try to do the cruise news about twice a week. Okay. And a vlog or live show as of right now at Friday at 5 p.m. Yes. So it's 5. No, it's 6 Eastern right now, right? Is that right, Tyler? I think it is. I need something like blurring the time zone, like CNN has, times in London, times in Tokyo, all that. I need something like that. But Tyler puts out great material. I think one of these days, he and Dominic and Nick are going to buy YouTube, I think, and run it according to their own plan. And quite frankly, I think they would do a fine job of it. I think they would. Okay, that is my daughter texting me, warning that we may have been hacked. But that was for my wife doing an Instagram. That's a good question. I got a thing from her too. Maybe I need to find out about that, right? I'm going to be working in the future. I have a computer that's supposed to be here. I thought it would be here already. I don't know if we're having UPS trouble or USPS trouble or FedEx trouble or what kind of trouble. But bringing a computer, right now I'm sitting in front of the double doors that go out to Mommy's balcony right behind me. And this is an okay background, but it's just that. It's just okay. I like being able to do what most of you do. Ronnie and Alma. It was real nice 2 weeks ago being at their house when they had the Gardner-Webb University behind me. They had the one of the student buildings over here, and then they had a real pretty fountain over on this side. Wow, it was beautiful. Amy Elke, Hello, Papa Mozo. Well, hello, Amy Elke. How are you this Friday evening? Now, if memory serves, you're in the Phoenix area, so you may not consider this quite evening yet. Now, wait, are you on California time right now, or I know you never change, so part of the year we had an awesome time. We miss you. Oh, Alma, I miss you too. Hey, look, we've got some other friends that just joined us too. Not only Amy Elke, but also us and more. That's Heather and Dwight. I'm doing great. Yes, I'm in Arizona. Okay. Amy, I always forget which time. I know part of the year you're on daylight saving time. I mean, you're the same as California, and then other times you're an hour ahead of California. So help me out with that. I don't know what time it is for you right now. It is just now 1700 here, or 5 o'clock, as it were. All the nurses and the Army people know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm doing great. Yes, I'm in Arizona. Us and more. Greetings. Hello. Hey, Ronnie. It's 3 o'clock here. Okay. So you are on California time right now, but you're getting ready to change. Well, you're not going to change. California will change. We're going to be on standard time, getting ready to go back to standard time and lose our daylight saving time. Well, it's good to have everyone. Thank you for joining me. I've been asking around. What's going on this Friday evening, everybody? Heather, Dwight, down in Cape Coral. Thank you. I worked on it. They are in Cape Coral, Florida, which is not near Coral Gables. No. They're with the Us and More. Okay, here we go with our guest is here. Let me see. Add to stream. Did I do that right?
Hey.
I have no volume. Are you there, Chris?
Yes. Can you hear me? I hear you.
Let me turn up my volume. Okay, Chris, are you there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I can now. You know what? I had a real big technical problem. My volume was turned down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So
That's how
question for you.
simple it is with me, buddy. It's just that simple with me. I can wreck anything. Hey, that looks like that's not your garage you're sitting in front of. What is that place there?
Yeah, this is my backyard
Mm.
for the next 8 nights.
Right. Well, did you send the plane for Mommy and I to spend the weekend down there?
I talked to my pilot, and he said that he would get with you. Did you hear from him?
I did, but he said I'm on a no-fly list. And it has something to do, I don't know, it has something to do with the way I voted. I don't know.
Oh, man.
No, I'm not going to get into that. I will say this, the debate, and I don't care what side you're on, it was nothing if not entertaining. I hope that when I'm a man in my 70s, I hope I act a little bit better than those two brats. I couldn't believe we had two retirees. My father was retired when he was that age, and I thought, my goodness, they're acting like a couple kids. But I don't know. If you can't laugh about politics, you can't laugh about anything because it's screaming to be made fun of. Hey, look who else we got here. Chris, you see this guy coming in? Some people call him Raleigh. Some people call him Raleigh, but it's not Raleigh. It's Rayleigh. Rayleigh Creative Travel. Hey, that's our friend Blaine. That is Blaine from the Charleston, South Carolina area, and we're glad to have him as well. Blaine is the Great Connector. The Great Connector. Everybody, I want to introduce you. If you don't already know See the World with Chris, this is a wonderful channel. And this is the founder of that channel. His name is Chris Barnett. He and I share something very wonderful together. And no, it's not our wives. We're not into that type of thing. We share the same birthday, February 23rd. What is it going to be? 65, 66, Chris? How 65 years old or?
Well, I'm 49. I was thinking you were in your early
Oh,
70s.
well, they say you're only as young as you feel, so that puts me at about 86. So there's that. No, we have the same birthday, and it's so good. He's been a blessing to me all these many months. I believe I met Chris via Blaine. I think I met everybody via Blaine, one way or the other. I've got a new name in here that I don't recognize. Does anybody know Karki? Karki, good to have you. Tell me if I know you already, or if my mind truly is going down the gutter. I don't remember.
The other day.
Who is it?
I misplaced my car key the other day.
Oh, well, maybe this person can help. Look, seems like they found it. Great stream last night. Okay, well, wait, is this that Evan? There was an Evan on Polo. One of the Polo groups had an Evan, and I can't remember which one. Amy Elke, us and more, Karki. So they know Blaine. They know us and more. Wow. Okay, Ronnie.
Carol from Disney Group. Well, hey, Carol.
Carol from Disney Group. Okay, Carol. Well, welcome. Welcome. We're so glad to have you. It is 5:05 here in Chicagoland, or anywhere in the Midwest, for that matter, Central Time Zone. It is 6:06 on the East Coast. We have a lot of friends on the East Coast as well. I know Alabama is still Central, I believe, but Georgia is Eastern. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Georgia is Eastern. So the Alabama Georgia line is kind of like Illinois and Indiana line.
Yep.
You know, when I was growing up, we never changed. We never changed our clocks in Indiana. But then about 10 years ago, they adopted daylight saving time, and they started to change. Everybody there threw a fit. They didn't see the point. Life is good today says, we had a great time last night. I was wrecked. I won't even get into how badly I was wrecked. I could not sleep, and I was fighting with the blankets and the pillows, and it just was not a real good night. However, I enjoyed watching Life is Good Today last night. They have a thing on every week called Thirsty Thursday. That is where Ronnie has been getting some of the Carnival cruise ship talent to come and basically just work for whatever tips that people will leave. And quite frankly, if you drop a 20 on these people's tip jar, that's cheaper than what you could go to the city for, a whole lot cheaper. Hey, we've got some other people in here, just came in. And this lady, I don't know about him. He's a heck of a nice guy. He's got the heart of a child and the body of an old man. But that is David and Lorelei Fisher of Fisher Fun Ventures. Now he knows I'm just teasing. Now that Lorelei, Chris, did you happen to hear her sing? Have you ever heard her sing?
Yep.
She can sing. She's like a songstress. Ooh, yeah.
Hey, I know something else she can do too. She can drink beer a lot faster than men can.
Oh, watch it now.
I'm serious. I've seen the video evidence of it. She slammed her beer and beat everybody in the room at least 2 out of 3 times.
Wow. Now I don't drink beer. I don't know what I know a lot of people love beer, and it's big in this area. Of course, if you live anywhere near Wisconsin, you have to like beer and cheese. And it's served basically for Holy Christmas dinner, I think. But everybody up here drinks beer, and of course, Chicago, it's swimming in beer. But I've never been a beer drinker. It's one of those things. I like the smell of it, but I can't stand the taste of it. I don't know. I prefer some good old corrosive Mountain Dew for me. Let's see. Fisher Ventures, us and more. Everybody exchanging greetings. Very good. Very good. Whoever, let's see. Ronnie, can you drop David Carson's link again? Ronnie, a friend of mine was in here earlier. If you want to, for those who weren't here, if you want an incredible story of testimony, I did not know he was even going to be here tonight, and I didn't even know he had my channel on YouTube. But his name is David Carson, and his channel, I believe, is called David Carson TV. And and his story will absolutely blow you away. He's been dead, but you know, I have too, twice. Um, he's been dead, but now he's alive, and his story is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. If you believe in God at all, increase your faith by going and listening to him. I'm going to plug him another week. Right now, I'm here to talk about Mr. Cancun himself, Chris Barnett of See the World with Chris. Cancun 2020. Uh-oh, now you're playing. Hold on. Oh, look at that. What's that say? Bella Travel, Hughes Cruisers, Down Under. I'm missing some of that. Dewey's. Okay, Dewey's, Flamingo Pam, Jeffrey's Cruises, Life is Good Today. Let's see the World with Chris. Travel. Oh, that's Cruise Life. And what's Nautical Nurse Nancy. Okay, very nice. You guys with your green screens are killing me with these letters that disappear because you've got an N that's disappearing.
Sorry.
Your can just looks like ka. Oh, there you go. Oh, that was on Wednesday nights, right? The ship show. Here's the link to YouTube channel for David Carson. There you go, folks, if you want that. Now, Chris, we are so glad and honored to have you here, of course. You've been a friend to me since I've gotten here. I believe we met, didn't we meet through Blaine way back March, April sometime?
I can't remember which live I found you in or I met you in, but yeah, it was in the Blaine's Cruise-a-thon, the first one.
Okay. Blaine he's just been an incredible force for unification. He promotes unity. He doesn't focus on people's differences. He doesn't separate people by category. He just doesn't do that. He doesn't have a bad thing to say about anybody, which I know you're wondering, how can somebody that nice be a friend of somebody as heinous as myself? However, he's a good fella. He's very active in his church. And I am thrilled to call him my friend because I have met so many people through him. And the man on your screen right here, Chris Barnett, is one of them. Chris, I want you to tell the people all about your channel, what the purpose of, why you started this, what your motivation was here.
Well, I've actually had my channel since, I want to say it was November or December of, it's either 2006 or 2007. But, I originally just, put it up there just to have a place that, I could reach from anywhere to, share, stuff and whatnot. And I guess it was 2012 when we took our first modern day cruise. We cruised in 1992 on the Mardi Gras for our anniversary, or our dang it, what do you call it when you honeymoon?
Honeymoon?
So, we took for our honeymoon, we went on a cruise on the Mardi Gras, and it was.
Excuse me, Chris. Hold on, Chris. This is Laura calling. Yes, Laura. Oh, okay. I'll tell him. She says she wants her ring back since you couldn't think of honeymoon. No, I'm kidding. So you went on the Mardi Gras, you say? I thought that was a new one. I thought this was a new one coming out.
The TSS Mardi Gras.
Oh, now you're talking in code. What's that mean, TSS?
The original Mardi Gras.
The Mardi Gras OG?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So this is that Mardi Gras, the sequel that's coming out in May or whenever?
That's correct. And we actually have a cruise booked on it already.
Of course you do.
Both Mardi Gras. So, but no, so in 2012 I started I posted some stuff from our cruise and whatnot, and there's been several cruises that I haven't done just because life happens and whatnot. But essentially, I started my channel to put out content that I looked for and couldn't find, in my researches for, cruising and stuff. So while I did start with miscellaneous stuff, way back in the beginning, I have been pretty much, cruise related, since 2012, but I never took it serious and, never really, made much effort into, putting together something other than, I post little snippets from the Welcome Aboard show and, a few other things, here and there, just to, again, to put it somewhere that anybody can watch from anywhere. And so, I've gotten a couple of views here and there, but, this year, just this past year, getting caught up in all the different, YouTube channels that had, taken off, and, we watched them all getting ready for our cruises, last August and whatnot. And, we got to know everybody and just, got caught and swept up in the enthusiasm and the fun and the excitement of, sharing things with, a common core group of people. And, so, I'm trying to put out some content that people would like to see. So, I'm getting better. I'll never probably be as polished as, some of the guys out there, but, it's a lot of fun to share stuff to other people that like it. I'm fumbling all over my words here, but,
no, you're doing just fine, buddy. You're doing just fine. And you know what? I'm getting ready to come out. I think I did one of my 5-minute things to not to be the best, but to be your best. The very best you can be is yourself. That's one I just came out with on Monday. The very best you can be is yourself. And if you don't like yourself, only God can really help you fix it. And so I lack, what I have in people skills as far as being able to speak in front of crowds, I've been able to do that since I was a child. However, as we all know, Chris and Ronnie are both big witnesses. I have no technical skills. It took me years to learn how to work my smartphone, okay? And I've actually made my phone dumber. My phone is dumber because of me. I don't know how. I've deleted things. My phone allows swear words, all kinds of things. I put out a thing that said, "Oh, what a cute suit your little boy has on." Only it didn't say suit. Instead of S-U-I-T, it said S-H-I-T. And it was from a pastor of a large church in Alabama. And that's conservative country down there, folks. And they don't go for their pastors' kids being called cute little you know what. So, yeah, I got several phone calls within the hour. And this was, of course, like at 12:30 at night. So I lack technical skills. It's embarrassing. Hey, Chris, we got some people that are eager to meet you. Get your autograph pen ready, buddy, because the Cusies, they are coming. They're motoring your way, and by motoring, flying. Shauna Snow is on here. That's a friend of ours from Flint, or Grand Blanc. Sorry, nobody says Flint anymore. It's an F word. But she lives near one of my favorite restaurants, but I haven't been there probably 20 years, called Latina's. I don't even know if Latina's is still in business. Shauna, is Latina's Italian still there? Just a mom and pop place there in one of the little plazas, but wow, used to be really good. Put cheese that thick on your lasagna. Really good stuff. Good cruisers won't be long. Okay. Chris, I want to also mention, did you, or would you like to, by the way, everybody, Chris is also a moderator on this channel. So if he wants to drop links for whatever, he knows what to do on that stuff. And he also knows not to trust me. So he'll do what's right for the channel, I'm sure. But I do want him to put, if you have a link, Chris, for your or can they just do it through your channel for your travel services? Because I know you are a, I'm going to get this wrong, not travel agent, but travel
Advisor. Yes.
advisor. Yes, travel advisor. Do you have a,
Well,
you have a link, Chris?
it's really easy. If you just go to seetheworldwithchris.com, it will take you to a website that's got links to my Facebook group, my YouTube channel, and my Instagram. And from any of those, just reach out to me and I will get back to you. I also have a Facebook page. I don't have linked on my website yet, but it's got all my info to contact me through there as well. It's See the World with Chris Facebook page. And then I got my group, which is See the World with Chris Crew. And then, of course, my YouTube and my Instagram.
Okay. He's actually set up quite a bit of these Cancun trips. He was the first one to the Brave New World a few weeks ago, or month. Well, no, July. Maybe a month ago. Yeah. When?
July.
July. Yeah. See about me being 87 up here. Okay, so he went down there. Now I'm going to get this name all wrong, so I'm not even going to try it. Pronounce the name of the place where you went, and don't say Mexico. Say the name of the place you went.
It's the Fiesta Americana Condesa Cancun.
Arriba! I can do that. I don't know. It might get me kicked out of the place. That or my Speedo. I don't know. Repo Man, good to have you. This is a friend of ours. I met, Repo, where did we meet? On Tommy Travel? Can't remember. And look at here, all the way from the East Coast. These are our friends, John and Nancy of J&N Travel. And folks, if you want some serious content, they put it out all the time. They put out some very nice product. I make them sound like drug dealers, don't I? No, they're not drug dealers. They do vlogs, okay? If you're into that type of thing, you're going to have to do it in another channel. Life is good today, saying hi to Repo Man and J&N Travels. Wonderful. Oh, Shauna. Shauna gave me the best news of all. Yes, it's still there. Love it. She's talking about one of my favorite Italian places in the world. Latinas. All one word. Italian place. And looky here. Look who joined us, Chris. This is that sweet Najuma Brown. We're always glad to have Najuma with us. Hi, love. How you doing? Yeah. We are talking with Chris Barnett of See the World with Chris, not S-E-E, but S-E-A. Get it? Got it? Good. See the World with Chris, which lets us know he has kind of an emphasis. He would like to see the world. But if he can't see on a cruise, then he'll see, as in, yes, see, in Mexico. Well, at the Antino Cantina Aficionado Balicas al Mismo Calisao Mexico Resort.
Yes. And you can see behind me, there's going to be a sea where we're going, so you can still see the world we're cruising.
Excellent. Excellent. Is the water really that blue?
Yes, that's the actual photograph that I took.
Okay. I've had several people say that the water is really, really that blue. And you see, when I was growing up, they would paint water in places like northern rivers in Indiana and paint them that color. I'm like, well, we had a lot of fun on those rivers, water skiing and whatnot, but they weren't tropical blue. But I was watching some videos the other night from Bora Bora, from Papeete, Tahiti, from the Marquesas Islands. And the water was just phenomenal, phenomenal. J&N Travel.
So who did you say your friend Fru was?
David and Fru, husband and wife. They are from the Lafayette, Indiana area. They live in Purdue country.
Because they're offering to come sing for you.
I could sing a play a song for you. I'm headed back to bed. Okay, David. That is an idea. I'm going to take you up on that. I've got a couple other. We have a Fridays featured friend. I have a different one. I'm trying to work my way through the moderators that I have in this group, and I can't remember who all I've had. I know I've had Ronnie and Alma. I've had Chris. I think I've had Sean and Ilana. I think I had Dwight and Heather. I think. Did I have Dwight and Heather? I think. Dwight and Heather, correct me if I'm wrong, please. I don't think I've had Tyler or Nick J. Their schedules are a little bit tougher to pin down simply because of their age. They're a little bit more flighty, but I would like to have them on. Who else have I had on here? I've not done that many of these. I think this is only like 5 or 6 of the Friday night ones. I really enjoyed. Oh, I also had Raphael of Viso's Travel. I can't remember who else. If anybody remembers who I've had, I can't remember completely. Those I know I've had. Did I have Danny Griswold? Does anybody remember if I had Danny or not on my Friday featured friend? Because I think
I think you had Danny on a couple of times. I'm not sure if it was a featured Friday quote time, but I know you've had him on a couple of times.
Yeah, if I didn't, I mean to, because I really love Danny and his family. He's a wonderful father to those boys. Very, very good father.
I'll never forget it. It's like your first or your second live, you had him on, and you were just learning how to do the live from your phone, and you somehow got out, and he was left running your channel for a few minutes until you got back in.
Oh, Danny was?
Yeah, Danny and Ronnie, I think, at different times, but I'm pretty sure it was it was Danny was like left holding your channel till you could figure out how to get back in. I think he and Ronnie were tag teaming, helping you figure out what you need to do to get back.
Oh my goodness. You're probably right. That probably wasn't that many weeks ago. I'm doing a live right now. I'll call him in a little bit. My little granddoggy wants to come in, only he's the size of my little pony. He can't come in here because he'll destroy everything.
Well, tell Shelly I said hi.
She's gone, but I will. She went to church. Papa Mosey had Danny on. He was one of your first. Okay. Thanks, John. I appreciate everybody. That's funny when that happened. Shauna, that is why I depend on my love of people and my heart for people, because I do not have technical skills. I try to surround myself with people who do have technical skills. Hence, all these moderators that are very familiar with. And Chris, I didn't have any idea that you had been on for that long. That's a long time. When did YouTube actually start? Do you know?
Oh gosh, I don't remember.
Because you said you were on from like 2006 or 2007, eh?
Yeah, I think my first upload was like December of, I think, 2006 or 7.
Okay. Now look at who else we got here. We got a friend of ours. He's from my state. I live in Illinois, almost in Wisconsin, but not quite. And this is another man from the central part of Illinois, and that is Dewey. Dewey Ski. How are you, my friend Dewey? Dewey just got back from a whirlwind tour of the United States, pretty much. Went all over, took the train, the Amtrak train to LA, then went up the coast, ended up in Seattle or British Columbia somewhere, and then came back across the northern tier. We were going to try to meet up at Union Station in Chicago, but as often happens, the train was 3 or 4 hours late. It was on a Saturday. Mommy always has to be up early for church on Sunday. As soon as I'm able, I'm going to be back at church. I really, really, really miss it and want to get back. Okay, what's Dewey say? Papa Mozo, I'm doing great. Been rushing all over today, getting ready for Cancun tomorrow. Dewey, you must be the guy that's taking Chris's charter plane. Are you the one flying in Chris's charter plane for See the World with Chris? You did know that's a Cessna, right? You're not expecting a jet, are you? It's a Cessna, so gonna get a little bumpy, buddy. But Godspeed. Pray for your pilot tonight. Do you all pray for your pilot when you fly? I always pray the night before my flight, and I'll tell you the exact prayer that I prayed. Dear God, please keep your hand on my pilot tonight. Help him not to be consumed with alcohol. Help him not to be hiring hookers, and help him to be in the right presence of mind tomorrow, and his hearing and eyesight sharp, and good oxygenation. Fill his brain. You know, that type of prayer. I pray that because what if they're out, messing around, getting drunk with hookers and stuff? I don't know. You don't have to be with hookers to get drunk, but I'm just saying, as long as it has first class for me and my legs, right? Dewey, I'm with you on that, buddy. Got to have leg room. You'll have to make that adjustment, Chris. Tell your pilot he might have to share the seat with Dewey if there's more leg room involved. So we're so glad to meet all our friends.
You got me confused because my pilot has a Lear.
Oh, well, that must have been that other See the World with Chris. Now, I'm trying to think is this, let's see, maybe the other See the World with Chris. Now, you see, you're the guy that's a Chris. There's a Chris that's a female, and she is typically, I hate to bring it up, but she's typically with my cousin, Gina. So if she's hanging out with Gina, then I don't really think Dewey needs to get aboard that flight, because I can tell you, Gina will take anybody for a ride. She's just terrible that way. And if she's with that other, yeah, you've seen Gina's hijinks. I mean, so she's not to be trusted. We all know that.
Well, I do know that she likes to spend some time with him. Let's just for the phone.
You know what? I was on the midlife show when I heard her say that, talking about, or no, it wasn't a midlife show. It was with McNaughty and Lessex, both of them. And she talked about being a Gina sandwich. And I thought, oh, dear God, you got to be kidding. Right here for the whole wide world, Gina, you harlot. Just knock it off. Oh, Lord, stay away from Gina. Hey, I was listening one time. Gina called in one time to Ronnie's show with Alma sitting right there. And Gina called and tried to steal him away from Alma right on the spot. I was so embarrassed. I'm just ashamed to even. I don't even know. I hate to call her my family, but we all have. There's one in every family, and like Zazu the bird said in Lion King, 2 in my family actually. So, looky here, who came from Tulsa, Oklahoma. This young man, by way of Vigo, Spain. This is Rafael Biso. Rafael Biso. And I just said the name. Hello, YouTube. We had a good time in Oklahoma when we were there. I was having some medical work done, and I was able to meet up with Raphael and Danny and Aaron Smith. Pray for your flights to counteract the prayers for God to damn the plane from other passengers. That's right. Aaron, welcome, by the way. Aaron Smith is another friend of ours. I believe this is Aaron from the Florida area, from Tampa. Aaron, I was watching videos on YouTube of passenger meltdowns. I'm dumbfounded that people try this thinking they're somehow going to get by with this, and they feel entitled, like, how dare you escort me off this flight? And I'm thinking, well, what did you think was going to happen when you start, dropping F-bombs and screaming real loud at other passengers? And Aaron Smith from Tennessee. Oh, gosh. How many Aarons are there? Okay. Aaron Smith, I'm sorry. Love you. Very glad you're here. I've got an Aaron in Florida. I've got an Aaron in Tennessee. I've got an Aaron that was in Illinois a couple weeks ago visiting family. I've got an Aaron or two in California and somewhere up in Seattle area. I've got a handful of Aarons and I can't keep them all straight. What makes matters worse is I have no facial recognition. So beards help. I can use it as a distinguishing. Everybody saying hi to Najuma and Biso, Tennessee. Chris, are you in Mexico already? He is. Wait. Are you, Chris?
No, not yet.
Oh, I was getting ready to feel really stupid. Okay. I'll just stand for. I'm just mediocre stupid. Okay. Because I would have felt real stupid. It was, welcome all the way from Birmingham. Birmingham, England? No. Birmingham, New Mexico. No, Birmingham, Mexico. I got you.
Alabama.
Alabama.
You remember where that's from?
What's that?
Do you know where that's from?
I didn't hear it. What?
Alabama.
No. Is that?
Forrest Gump.
Oh, right. Oh, I love that movie. That's been a while since that came out, but I still love it. I haven't seen that for a long time.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. I like where he showed his butt to the president. That was funny.
Yep.
That sounds like something I might try. Innocently, of course. But anyway, what's everybody got planned? We got 17 people here. Tell us, what are your plans for the weekend? Chris, what you're heading out tomorrow? Are you going tomorrow?
We head out tomorrow morning.
So I guess we know what you're doing. Flying out, oh, Mexico. Isn't that a James Taylor song? I think there's a James Taylor song. Yeah. Like his music.
I love James Taylor.
$1 Million Wound. Okay. Ronnie, I give. What's that? $1 Million Wound. You mean as in Belle Labatterie, Alabama?
We are traveling on Delta.
On Delta.
Yeah, Delta Dawn, what's that flower you got on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by?
You know, she died recently.
Yeah.
She was, I think, 76 or 78. She was living in Australia, but she passed away. I always liked her because she had a unique sound. She didn't sound like anybody else.
Yep.
Garth Brooks hurt 4 fingers on his left hand. What? What are you talking about, Raphael? Hopefully he'll be able to play again. He said Garth Brooks hurt 4 fingers on his left hand.
That's not good.
That is not good for a guitar player.
Anything.
Yeah.
Guitar.
Hey, Humor Brown. What is everybody? Say again?
Have you ever played guitar?
I tried. I could not get from here to here. I couldn't make the conversion.
Yeah.
I know the theory of it, but the execution of it, I'm shot. I've got very flexible fingers because I can go like horizontal line like that. So I can stretch a long way up, but I don't have real big hands. They're not small, but they're not big either. They're, well, I don't know, big by some people's standards, I guess. Let's see. Now yours don't look as big as mine. Mine are about 15 times bigger right now.
So Papa Moses, I know you can sing. So you played the keyboard as well?
I've been a gospel or rock, one of the two, organ player most of my life. I had some very unique opportunities at a very young age, and I haven't played for a long time. I haven't been able to. These last couple strokes I had really really jacked with my left side.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what it would be like sitting down to a B3. Uh, I like jazz organ. I love rock organ from the early 70s, late 60s. I had a chance for many years to play a lot of that, cover bands and different things, and wonderful opportunities. Like I say, at a very, very young age, and been singing since I was a little child too. My wife too. She sang in church all her life. From the time she was like 2 years old, her daddy stood her on a chair and let her sing in front of the church. So when we got married, we started singing together, love songs and church songs and all different kinds of things. Look, we've got friends from the West Coast that have just joined us. I'm thinking this is Gregory because I believe Derek is at work, unless he's on a break. He might be on break. We are welcoming D&G Explorers.
Hey, Gregory.
These are our Disney friends. They're in the Fresno area. Very good folk, good friends of ours, very supportive. I thought I was going to end this broadcast early, but then I realized that they're going on in about 45 minutes, so I'll already be off by then. But I just wanted to make mention. And before we get off here, I will, maybe we could put a link, Ronnie or Chris or somebody put a link, or Blaine, anybody.
Oh, he said that on Derek. So yeah, Derek's playing hooky from work, playing on his phone.
Oh no, he's not playing hooky because he already did a polo, I think, from work, or well, he was on his way to work,
Right.
or maybe he was on his way. Like that, wink, wink. And all his coworkers are like, we saw him on his way here. I don't know, something must have happened. Maybe on YouTube said, we know where he is. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, Chris, one of the things that I'm wanting to find out, Mommy is a little bit skeptical about this panorama cruise.
Okay.
For a couple different reasons. Number one, is it even going to happen? Which nobody can tell that right now.
Yeah.
Number two, if it does happen, is it going to be so close to the opening that we are kind of experimental passengers, so to speak? That's something that plagues her, not only for herself, but for me as well, because I'm very high risk. I'm immunocompromised badly, which that's why I haven't been to church. But life has to resume at some point. But I don't want to go into a very condensed area where there's so much exposure, because I can't take the chances that a lot of people take because they just don't have an immune system. So for that reason, she kind of bit on the idea of possibly one of these all-inclusives. It really came when we wanted to go with you back in July, and my doctor put his foot down, my heart doctor, put his foot down and said, no, you can't leave the country. In fact, I had to cancel the Breeze cruise before the cruise got canceled. I wish I could have waited and gotten the like the 125% or whatever, but we canceled it and switched it over to the Panorama because he acted like after the new year he was going to sanction me going. I'm just trying to have some homework done ahead of time. I watched Wanda's video on the Ryu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. RIU. I don't know if that's an acronym or if that's an actual name. RIU resort where they stayed. And I watched yours and Nancy's videos of, because you and Nancy stayed at the same place. That's correct, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And then Gregory and Derek and Wanda and her husband, they stayed at a different place, correct?
That's right. It was probably about 5 minutes away.
Oh, right there. Okay. What I'm wanting is to price it both ways and see. Number one, I can't do American again. I took American a couple weeks ago, and I could, if it wasn't my wife, I could just hang her for booking me on American. I like Southwest. That's all there is to it. I really, really like Southwest for two reasons. I live real close to Milwaukee, 45 minutes to the Milwaukee airport. And Mitchell Airport, Mitchell Field is much easier accessible than Midway. Midway is clear on the south side of the city. It's about 65 miles from my house to Midway. It is about 30 miles to Mitchell, which is Milwaukee. I love Milwaukee. I'm wanting to price the two, including Southwest Air. Now, if we cancel that Panorama cruise, we'll have that Southwest credit. So that might work in our favor. I don't know. Blaine says, I would have been in Fort Lauderdale right now with the crew getting ready to cruise tomorrow. Ah, I know, Blaine, right?
Yeah, Blaine, we would have landed about 45 minutes ago and been sitting over there at the hotel having free drinks.
Yep, we would have been there too. We were, oh gosh. Did someone say Nancy?
Hey, Nancy.
Nautical Nurse Nancy is here. We're so glad to have her. She's my neighbor to the north. They're only about an hour from us. We've got to get together. Everybody's saying hi. If you don't know Nancy, everybody, then you just, she's like Jesus' niece or something. She's like some relative of Jesus. She's everywhere. And she's a nurse, so she knows everything. So she's not Jesus, but she's like Jesus' niece or something, you know.
She's like the ambassador of the cruise community.
Wonderful ambassador. And a beautiful Christian spirit. Yeah. You don't find her saying bad things about anybody.
Nope.
She is photo negative. She's the photo negative of me. Okay. Whatever I am, she's not. She's nice. She's kind. She's sweet to people. Not vitriolic like I am, and hateful and mean like I am, and hard-hearted. What is Dewey saying here? No, Nancy says we love Milwaukee's General Mitchell Airport as well. Yes. Nancy, you all have driven clear down to the south side before to go out of Midway, and it is a little bit more flexible, but it's hardly worth the drive. And if you go through there at the wrong time and get hung in Chicago rush, there is a fresh hell awaiting you if you've not experienced Chicago rush hour. Because whatever you think rush hour is, it's not until you've been through Chicago. I might be a little naughty on the chat. Oh, Nancy, of course you are. That's why we love you, dear. You are naughty on the chat. Got my purple hair today, Nautical Nurse Dewey. I just realized that. Okay. I'm just not seeing that. I don't know why I didn't.
You haven't said anything about my purple hair either.
Hold on. I can't see squat. Let me get my. On your beard?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I got to get. I can't see squat. I'm going deaf and blind. Everyday Nancy. I'm reading some of the comments here. Dewey Ski, purple people unite. I love purple. In fact, got my purple shirt on. Am I Democrat or am I Republican? Well, why can't we have the best of both worlds? I love them all. I believe there's going to be Democrats and Republicans in heaven. So I'm just getting a head start with my purple. Blue and red make.
There you go. There you go.
I'll have to, that would decorate this silver beard. If I got this purple, although I would look like a grape with a pimple or something. Blaine, he showed that a minute ago. Chris, stand up again. Blaine's wanting to advertise your shirt again. The front of it says Cancun, but then the back Cancun 2020, and then all the groups that are going. Look here, I can't see them. Oh shoot. Bella Travel, Q's Cruisers, Dewey's Destinations, uh, Flamingo Pam, Jeffrey's Cruises. I believe that's Jeffrey Pooler, I think. Life is Good Today. Uh, See the World with Chris. What's the one above See the World with Chris? Nautical Nurse Nancy, and that's Cruise Life. That's Cruise Life. Chris, is that Sailing Away with T and K?
No, that's Jay and Michelle Bowen.
Or, I mean, Jay and Michelle. Yeah. You know, TJ and Jay are both tall, big men, and I can't recognize faces. I know their voices. If I hear them, I can tell, but I don't recognize the faces so much. Thank you for showing us that. That is a beautiful nautical nurse
Ronnie
Nancy.
from Life
She
is
loves
Good
my
Today
shirt.
together.
Ronnie did what?
Ronnie from Life is Good Today designed this.
Woo! Excellent, excellent. You know, I taught him all those skills, right? I was there visiting them while on medical leave recently. I had the occasion to spend the weekend at their house, waiting on my flight to get back home, and I enlightened them on a new and improved drink that they had not yet tried, affectionately known as the Mozo 87. Now, I cannot disclose all the ingredients, but I can just say this. It only involved 2 liquids, and I felt like it would be best to be like 50-50. Fair is fair, right? Half this, half of that. I'm a little strong. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Right.
It have you going, woo, definitely. Very strong. And Alma,
Aaron Smith was asking in chat, is the purple hair in support for Sean and Steph? And yes, Sean and Steph and Al from Edna's World, and anybody else that's suffering with pancreatic cancer.
I have been through the mill with my pancreas. My doctors don't know how. It hasn't killed me yet. I have to blame that one on Jesus. However, I have great compassion for anybody that suffers with pancreatic issues because physically it is exhausting. It is physically exhausting.
Yes.
You don't hardly have the strength to take a breath, and I'm not being dramatic. There have been days when I've held my chest and tried to squeeze just to get a breath in, clamoring for some type of relief, and it never coming, no matter how much pain medicine they put in my IV. I think that Mozo 87 is a strong drink. Well, Nancy, right you are, honey. Strong being the operative word, if I made it. Now, I'm not well educated to the worldly ways of the Queen Alma and Prince Ronnie, but because they know all the fancy drinks, the high society drinks. So Alma was able to minister a little bit and help me have a better understanding, or so they told me the next day, of what exactly a Mozo 87 should consist of. So I lent it my name, but the design clearly is 3 parts Pepsi and 1 part not Pepsi. I'll just leave it at that, okay? Visa Travel saying hi to everybody. Doing a good job. Thank you. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yes, so that's Cruise Life is Jay Weeks too, because he's actually one of our moderators, although he can't get here. His job prevents him from getting here. But if he ever has a Friday off or something, can let me know. I'm going to have him as our Friday feature friend. I'm trying to get through the moderators, and I don't even know who all the moderators are. Ronnie, you're going to have to fill me in on who I've missed. My brain's mashed potatoes. Almost packed, finally, Ralphie at Bezos Travel. Nancy says she's almost packed. Oh, God. Oh, my God, no. No, no, no. You are not getting me into another one of those shoe things. Oh, I promise I just about tossed right on my bedroom floor. Oh, that was the nastiest thing. No, that wasn't the nastiest part. The nastiest part was picking dog hair out of my teeth for 2 hours after it. Like that. Anything for Edna. We were there for a good cause, and I truly don't regret it one bit. I don't regret the time I spent. I don't regret the money I spent. I don't regret the prayers I prayed and the tears I cried. I do not regret it. I'd do it all again because someday somebody may have to do that for me. I hope not, but if they do, I like to feel like I paid it forward all that I could. And if you can pay it forward, do it. I asked everyone earlier this year to give up a cruise for somebody else. Call somebody, maybe like with your local Make-A-Wish Foundation, or if you have somebody in your church, maybe that is, or in your community that is underprivileged and can't possibly afford a cruise. Maybe one of their dying wishes would be to go on a cruise. Maybe any of you could give up a cruise and just say, well, I'm taking 4 this year. Why don't I just give one to, so and so? It'll make you feel good. You'll think about it and think, I wish I wouldn't have done that. But then when it's all said and done, you'll be glad you did. I had to switch back to the big suitcase for clothes and the little one for electronics. Electronics? What are you, the NSA, Dewey? What are you talking about, electronics? Bringing surveillance down there? Y'all better keep an eye on Dewey, Chris. You better keep a couple eyes on that Dewey. If he doesn't tell you what Dzień dobry means, then you know he's a false one. Okay? Dzień dobry. He better know what that means. And if he doesn't, you better be on the line to the FBI. I'm just saying. He's from Illinois. You know, the largest Polish population outside of Warsaw is in Cook County, Illinois. Yeah. Largest Polish population in the world outside of Warsaw, Poland.
That's also where the fugitive, what's that doctor? Yeah. Sam Shepard was at Cook County Hospital.
Yeah, great movie, by the way. Was that the one with Harrison Ford?
Yeah, I think it was Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones, yeah.
There was another one, actually, like, I think from the 60s.
U.S. Marshal? Okay, no, I thought you were talking about something else.
There was another fugitive. I don't think that was the original, but it was definitely my favorite. I liked it. I never saw the original. My theory is pack everything just in case. Nancy, I will tell you. Oh, I was born in South Bend. They have a lot of overflow from Chicago. Yes, they do. My children, Dewey, were born in South Bend, Indiana. We were there at the hospital the night they were born, and that's where we adopted them from. So, and one of my daughters moved back. She and her boyfriend just moved back there. Purple looks good, Chris. Hey, looky who. Just in time. We're about to shut it down, but look, our friends from Lakeland. These are friends, and this lady here is multi-talented. She's a travel advisor. She's a real estate agent. She's a secret government official. She is a low-key mermaid, but nobody knows it. I just gave that away. Sorry. That is Cindy and Doug Spiker of the Spiker's Crazy Adventures, or as John would say, Spiker's Crazy Adventures. He always says some kind of funny voice like that. Very good to have you, Spikers. Great movie, TV show from the 60s was amazing as well. I don't remember that show, Viso. That's because you're much, much older than I am. I think The Man with One Arm, I do remember that. Spikers, are you going to Mexico? Oh, Mexico. Got that James Taylor song on my brain now. Chris, before we lose our time, Chris, I want you to go over any weekly schedule or any promo that you want to do. The reason I do this Friday featured friend is because I'm trying to bring exposure. I don't want to expose myself because that's illegal in Illinois. but I want to bring exposure to other channels and people that may be 1,000 members or less, or not any of the mega channels. Not that I have anything against them. I'm just trying to give everybody some exposure and help them. Chris, tell us your weekly schedule on your channel.
Well, I don't really have one. I've done 2 lives on YouTube, and I scheduled those a couple of weeks in advance. I do plan to go live in Mexico, if the internet allows it.
Okay.
As long as it's a good connection. I don't know when, because everything is when you travel is you don't know if a certain time is going to fit right with with what's going on. But I'm aiming to try to go live at least if not 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, or see how it goes on Saturday, and spontaneously throughout the week.
Okay, so Saturday, you're talking about tomorrow, Saturday, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do me a favor, put it on Polo if you can. That'll help. And then also, and I think it was TJ last week, I didn't even ask him to, and he was so kind enough to advertise to people that I was live. I forget when that was, but it was nice of him to. Very thankful. Megan Morris, don't recognize that name. Very glad to have you, Megan Morris. We're getting ready to shut it down. Chris, put your link in here one more time so people that are not connected with your channel can get connected to your channel.
Okay.
Don't feed the Codys. Megan, they scratched. Don't. What the heck's a Cody? Is that a Cody or a Cootie? What's he talking about? Or a coyote? Oh, Bezo, what are you talking about? Are you talking about a coyote? Oh my gosh, I had the wrong word altogether. Buenas noches, Blaine. Says, I started to say Monsieur. That's French. Megan Morris says, Buenas noches, Blaine. Gotta scoot. Love y'all. Nancy, we love you too. So glad your cat was found it close by your house. Wait, who lost the cat? Or did Olaf from Mexico? Oh, Megan Morse is in Mexico. Do they have Guinness at the resort? That I don't know.
Not included. They may have it, I'm not sure. But I'm trying to put my link in, and my keyboard is messing with me.
Okay, anybody that knows how to put Chris's link in, that should be me, but unfortunately it's... All
right, I think I got it. Let me verify before I do it. If anybody caught the live last night, they will know what I'm talking about, but my keyboard is a little sticky.
Megan Morris and Nick D are in Mexico with that must be To Travel and Tour. And Cody is a Mexican raccoon. Oh, wow. Okay, Mexican raccoon. Who knew? Okay.
Yes, I put the link in there.
You put it in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I plan to try to go live tomorrow, and then possibly, throughout the week spontaneously. I try not to step on anybody's toes, but. And are you on a Facebook group?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I think you are too, but I'll probably do some in my I may like go live on YouTube and in the Facebook group either simultaneously. But it's gonna have to be kind of spontaneous though, because again I don't know if timing is going to be right to say a certain time in advance, because we're on vacation. There may be things happening that all right. So I'm going down there to have fun and have a vacation, and
sure.
I'm not going to limit myself to a strict schedule.
No, absolutely not. You got to get some rest. Anything anything that you can find out, probably you've already done a pretty good job of logging it, and Nancy has too. And then I saw Wanda's. I'm looking at both places and trying to compare the two. And also, I have a limited degree of movement. I can't go on walking excursions like I would like to. I am able to walk some, but not far. It's my feeling that I would do well to get to the dining room or to the pool and back. But that's enough for me. I don't. Mommy, she would probably like to do some things like that. So anything that you can find out and let us know. We're looking. I'm consulting with Ronnie and Alma. We're looking at possibly the second weekend of February, maybe. I don't know yet. I'm trying to. We would like to go with some people. So if anybody wants to, I'll have to check with Ronnie and Alma, but I think she's off that second weekend. And if it's a weekly rate or 5 days or nightly rate, I don't know how that works. So anything that anybody that's going on these trips, if you can let us know. Viso wants to know any excursions planned. Viso, I don't know exactly what he has planned. I know he has some things that he's thought about. I don't know if he's organized. You want to address that real quick, Chris?
Sure. First of all, he had asked about the internet. It was terrific in July. So if it's as good as it was in July, we shouldn't have a problem. And the excursion. So Dewey and Laura and myself are going to swim with the turtles and snorkeling in a cenote.
What the heck's a cenote?
A cenote is like a natural sinkhole that's filled with fresh water, and the younger ones are cave-like, and the older ones are kind of like an oasis in the jungle.
Okay, kind of like the Big Blue Hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, cenote. I'm gonna have to cenote that out. We are swimming with turtles and cenote. Okay, everyone. I am 6 minutes past my time. I want to thank my friend and my special guest. Friday's featured friend is Chris Barnett of See the World with Chris. There is his link. I've left it on the screen. If you're not connected to him, go over and check his channel out. He can give you good information. And even if, you may have some plans for the future or some ideas, some suggestions, some places you'd like to go, and he might be able to organize the trip.
Sure, I'll be glad to help.
Yeah, so he's a very helpful and a kind brother, good Christian man too. And I have a feeling his wife is an incredible cook, so I really need to get down to Birmingham and spend a week when I can afford to gain about 40 pounds in 1 week and go sample Miss Laura's goods. All right, everybody. I say a great deal. God bless you. Go see Derek and Greg. Oh, I forgot to put. I don't know how to put their link in. Derek and Greg, D&G Explorers. They're going to be on in 23 minutes. They're going to be putting out video. And it's a premiere that they're putting out, and I forget. Oh God, I forget what it's about. Or is it about Mexico? Maybe it's.
I think it's his first Cancun vlog.
Oh, well, there you go. So anybody, the rest of you, see, I'm going to private polo Alma right now. And then I think Alma and Ronnie are coming on at 8. Crap. What time is it there, Chris? No, it's 6 o'clock here, so it's 7 o'clock.
6:08 here.
Okay, so it's 7 on the East Coast.
That's correct.
Okay, I don't remember when Ronnie and them are going. I think they're going to be on 7 to 9 with Q's Cruisers, I think. Somebody can help me out. So they're probably already on. Okay, thank you all for coming. Thank you so much. God bless you all. I will see you next week, same time,
and
same channel. Thank you, buddy. Have a great time in Mexico.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.